Morning, you're live, you're live, you're live. Oh, morning. Trust you all had splendid night rest. Good morning from wherever you're joining us from. If you can see my screen, signify. Good morning. We are live. We are live. We are live. Share the links to friends. Share the links to friends. We are live. We are live. We are live. We are live. Okay. Today is the end of the trading week for the forex markets. The forex market opens 5 days in a week. Okay, crypto synthetics is from the weekdays to the weekends, 24 hours, 7 days a week. But for the forex market is 5 days, 24/5. And so today is the end of the trading week for forex. Okay, so yesterday we started something, and we said for the first 10 minutes we always do a psychology masterclass to discuss about mindset, how to condition a mind, how to develop the mindset of a trader. And we said yesterday that the person you are becoming as a trader is far much more important than the profit you are making. And I believe you got that message yesterday, that the person you are becoming as a trader is far much more important than the profit you are making. Then we ask ourselves a very big question: who must I become as a trader to achieve that profit? Who must I become as a trader to achieve my goals? I always say that profit is what we want, but process is what we need. Money is what we want, but mastery is what we need. Profits and money, they are natural consequence of process and mastery. I repeat, profits and money, they are natural consequence of process and mastery. So it is the trader that you are becoming that is much more important than the money that you want to make. I believe you can all hear me. Who must I become who must I become? Who must I become to make the profit I desire? You cannot make the profits you desire if you have not yet become those traders that we. So we said one, we must become a patient trader. Patient trader. How does patience apply to the charts? We say that patience to wait for your A plus setup. Who must I become as a trader? I must become a patient trader. Patient to wait for your A plus setups. If you have three conferences that you expect to see, you must wait for those three conferences to be met. The second person you must become is a confident trader. So you waited for your confidence to show up. The next thing is for you to be confident and trust your setup. So we said that for confidence, we execute fearlessly and flawlessly. There is no hesitation. Once I see my setup according to my trading plan, I execute. I put my stop loss, I put my take profits. After confidence execution, we have to be disciplined not to tamper with the stop loss or take profits. Because you can be patient all the way, you can be confident all the way, but on the trades, when you see the market going against you, you're not afraid again. You now either close the trade or you shift, adjust your stop loss. Why? So you must be disciplined to stick to your rules. And I've always said that the first process in your manifestation is affirmation. I repeat, how do I become patient? How do I become disciplined? How do I become consistent? First, affirm. What did I say? Affirm. Affirmation is your first process. So even if you don't know how to do it yet, by telling yourself every single day, I am a patient trader. Tell yourself every single other day, I am a patient trader. I am a confident trader. I am a disciplined trader. I am a resilient trader. By these affirmations, you are creating the atmosphere, you are attracting the relationships, the opportunities, the information that will help you become this type of trader. So you start your manifestation process by affirmation. This is life principle. I repeat, you start the manifestation process by affirmation. You don't know how you would do it yet. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to become patient. No problem. Start by affirmation, right? Your words are seeds. Once you, as you see, what you are doing at the back end that you don't know is you are attracting the right opportunities and information. You see yourself stumble upon a video, you just see yourself, yeah, stumble upon information that is actually what you need. Who has experienced that before? That after expecting or desiring something, you just stumble upon an information that answers that exact desire. Has it happened to you before? Countless times to me. Countless times. In fact, where I am now in my trading journey is as a result of this principle. After desiring, after affirming, I just stumbled upon a video, upon a material that answers the exact question I've been asking. Yeah. So you start your manifestation process by affirmation. Let's type that in chat box. You start your manifestation process by affirmation. Let's go. You start your manifestation process by affirmation. I want us to type that in the chat box. You start your manifestation process by affirmation. You don't need to know how you're going to go about it. Just affirm and keep speaking it. It's gonna work. Review. You start your manifestation process by affirmation. Yes. Thank you. So, what I want to share with us today as a psychology hack is when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. I want you to have that consciousness. So, if you that's one, I want you to have as a consciousness. It is see when you are ready to be serious with your life, you see, the information you need will come. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So I want to charge us this morning that see what we have come to in this journey of trading. Just give yourself time to learn. If you want to make money, it's not forex that will bring you out of that's your um their need now. What you need now is the process. Give yourself, if you are a beginner, give yourself 6 to 12 months. If you are a complete beginner, you're listening to me now, you are a complete beginner. Just give yourself 6 to 12 months for learning. If you're an intermediate, you want to just refine your edge, give yourself minimum 3 months. If you want to make money, it's not forex that will give you that money you need now. You can do partnership. You can make money from rebates as a trader. You can make money from rebates. You can make money from maybe mentorship. You can work with a mentor. You can work with us, and you refer students and you get paid in commission. Passive income. But say you want to make money from these markets, you can't skip the process. If 3 months is too much for you, break your 3 months into 3 weeks. Every 3 weeks, as an intermediate, break your 3 months into 3 weeks. Your first 3 weeks, you are focused on refining your process. All you're doing is studying, backtesting, journaling, reflecting. Studying, backtesting, journaling, reflecting. For 3 weeks. If 3 weeks is too much, break your 3 weeks into one week. Just make sure that you don't. My point is you're not focused on the profits. If 3 months is too much, break down to 3 weeks. If 3 weeks is too much, break down to one week. One full week, you are not trading. All you are doing is studying whatever, whether it's CRT you are using or market structure. Go back to that your notes. Go back to that your video. Go back to that mentorship that you bought and study. After studying, go back to backtest. After backtesting, journal. Do that for one week. Do it again the second week. Again the third week. Because what we are doing here is trading, and you cannot make the money you ought to make. Simple as that. So when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Then number two is give yourself time to learn. That's the second chart. Give yourself time. Don't put a cap and ask yourself, say, when will I start making money? No, no, no. The question is, when do I now understand, analyze, execute, and manage? Because what you used to judge yourself, okay? Second note is give yourself time. Give yourself time. Good time. Don't rush. You are a trader. You are a trader. Your should be your job is to analyze, execute, and manage. So this is what you're bothered about these three things. Can I now analyze? Can I now execute fearlessly and flawlessly? Can I now manage my emotional risk? Not when will I start making money. This is the process that will lead to your money. So give yourself time. So yeah. So that's my chart for us for the first 10 minutes or so. So let's go into the charts. Let's go into the charts. Today is Friday, right? Friday is usually my weekends where I just either trade less or I avoid trade at all. Your main trade should be Tuesday, Wednesday, the main trading days. Okay, Tuesday, Wednesday. If you do not see trade opportunities Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, just wait till next week. You only need just 1 or 2 days to be good for the week. I repeat, you only need just 1 or 2 trading days to be good for the week. You only need what? 1 or 2 trading days for the week. Okay? For the months, you only need 1 or 2 trading week for the months. It's just 1 or 2. Good trade. And this trade, if they are in a good position, you can scale in. If you enter this trade with a good position, you can scale in. You want to establish the less is more in our trading. Please follow this. Tell yourself, I only need 1 or 2 trading days to be good for the week. I only need 1 or 2 trading week to be good for the month. Work towards this. Work towards this. It will help you to filter the noise to catch only the good setups. So let's go to the charts. Let's analyze. So please tell me now what pairs you want to analyze. Yesterday I had to cut the call short. So type in the pairs you want us to analyze so that I would see them before I finish doing my own analysis. So EURUSD is my baby. I'm going to add UJ to my list. So my 2 pairs will be EURUSD and USD JPY. Okay, that's my watch list. So let me have your watch list. Let me have your watch list. So let's start with EURUSD. EURUSD. Let's see what EU has been doing from the week. Okay, look at what we have. So yesterday, this range we are in this range. Okay, we sold into the discount so we can distribute and continue selling. If you look at this properly, this range, we are already in the discount. Why this guy bought? Because we have entered the discount. So we are still bearish. On we are going out of this. These are our weekly range. Let me delete everything and start all over. So starting a new week, I'm going to look at weekly range. Starting a new day, I look at daily range. So if I'm starting a new week, I look at how previous week played out. If I'm starting a new day, I look at how previous day played out. So let's write that down. Starting a new week, look at previous week. Starting a new day, look at previous day. Let's write that down, please. Starting a new week, consider previous week. Starting a new day, consider previous day. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Starting a new week, consider previous week. You consider what? The previous. Starting a new day, we consider the previous day. Starting a new week, we consider what? Previous week. Starting a new day, consider previous day. Comma, consider previous day. So the secret of candle science is previous candle. The secret of candle science is what? Previous candle. We use the previous candle to predict the next candle. The secret of candle science is what? So it could be previous week, previous month, previous day, previous hour, previous whatever it is. The secret of candle science is previous candle predicts the next candle. Are we getting value already? Previous candle predicts next candle. Let's type that. The secret of candle science. Previous candle predicts the next candle. Yeah? So if I'm going to start a new week, what do we do? We consider what? The previous week. Previous week high, previous week low, and previous week close. All right? For a new day, what do we consider? Previous day high, previous day low, and previous day close. Okay. Let me use block. Okay, so let's look at previous week. So let's quickly do a back test of how this week went. So entering this week, we look at previous week high and previous week low. So this is it, guys. Previous week high, previous weekly high, weekly low. So I use my candle range. Weekly candle range high, weekly candle range low. Okay, weekly candle range high, weekly candle range low. So by Tuesday, when I said Tuesday and Wednesday, is when you would is when you should be done for the week. I know what I'm talking about. Tuesday, Wednesday, you were done for the week. That Thursday was just like a sometimes Thursday gives a retracement or a complete reversal. Okay. Monday we accumulate, Tuesday we manipulate, Wednesday we distribute. Most likely Thursday, Friday we what we pull back, we retrace. So let's look at how it played out. Monday is usually accumulation. Monday's candle we create the CRT. Monday's candle we create what? Accumulation candle. Tuesday, if there want to be a sell for that week, Monday candle we create a bullish accumulation candle. Tuesday we sweep Monday's high to distribute. That's what happened always this week. So this is my weekly range high, weekly range low. Let's drop down to lower time frame. So let's go down to 15 minutes so we can see our structure. 15 minutes structure. Let's see what happened. You see that it was during Tuesday. So Tuesday price action swept Monday's high. So I'm going to demarcate Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So you see what I'm talking about. So this is Monday. Monday started from Sunday night, 22 o'clock. Okay. So Monday ended here. So Tuesday started. Okay. This is the next one. Wednesday started Tuesday night. Thursday started Wednesday night. All right. Then Friday, which we are at currently. Friday is started at what? Thursday night. Can you see? So this is what we have here as a price action. So this is Monday. Monday was bullish. Monday ended somewhere here, right? Monday high. Okay. Let me mark out Monday high and Monday low. This is Monday's high. So notice what happened. Tuesday during Asian section, what did we do? We swept the high of Monday and we distributed the range. So that's what we expect. This is Monday high. Oh, Shadabala. Monday high and Monday low. So the drill is once we are sweeping Monday high, our target is where Monday low. As simple as that. Once we are sweeping Monday high, we are targeting Monday low. This pattern is objective, repeatable, and mechanical. It happens every other week. Every other week. Every other week. Every other week. So you can be confident to repeat this pattern once again. Monday I swept Tuesday, then we had this distribution and we sold. Wednesday came again and continued what? The distribution. Now, Thursday came to retrace, took our liquidity into this key level. So I still believe that we are, because the weekly range has been established. Weekly range has been established. Weekly range has been established. We are bearish for those weeks. Weekly range has been established. Whenever the high of Monday has been taken, whether it's on Tuesday or Wednesday, the weekly range has been established. Whenever the high of Monday is taken, whether it's by from Tuesday or from Wednesday, the weekly range has been what? Has been established. So we are still bearish. So to that, this buy yesterday was just a, let's say, a manipulation or a distribution to sell. Okay. So today, today opened here and we have Asian high, Asian low. So the best I can have is one. What I'm expecting today for a sell is we either manipulate Asian high and sell, or we distribute and continue selling. So two scenarios I'm expecting for USD is this, then I sell. My first target is going to be my New York low. My first target is where? My New York low. My first target is my New York low. Then second target will definitely be what? The weekly low. Let me check 1 hour to see a better view. Okay, perfect. I can see a low here. A session low there for a target. Okay, then the next target is going to be this low, session low for target. So these are my sell targets, my sell target. So I'm patient to see if Asian gives me a good location, I'm selling. Okay, we are selling, guys. We are selling. Okay, Monday high, Monday low. Yeah. My chart look like graph, Abi. Don't mind me. Understand what I'm doing. My chart look like graph. Line, 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 line. UUSD updates. Okay, so that's what I have for UUSD. Okay, we are bearish. 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 So I just might just see. You might see a little bit of manipulation. So I'm expecting a manipulation or a distribution to continue selling. Right? Manipulation or distribution to continue selling. So I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. So that means this guy will be induced. Okay, that's inducement. All right. Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's go to USDJPY. Let's see what UJ has for us. Please drop the pay. Drop the pay. Want us to analyze USDJPY. What do we have on you? I'm still buying. I'm still buying. I think I caught the buy here. I caught the buy at this other block. So I'm still on this trade. I caught this buy last night at this other block. So I'm still on this trade. Yeah, this is my buy. So I used the 1 hour CRT after the whole drop has happened. After the whole drop has happened, I saw two things. One, I saw an order block here that had a fair value gap before it. This is what I saw. Why I bought. This is why I bought. Inducement. I saw an inducement here. After this inducement, then on this 1 hour, I saw a CRT. Look at it carefully. Look at it. Look at it. Shine your eyes. Shine your eyes. Shine your eyes. This is 1 hour, right? 15 o'clock. I saw this low swept, a tiny sweep. Can you see that tiny sweep? I saw that 1 hour low, 1 hour candle range low. This is the candle range high. Then I dropped down to 15 minutes for confirm for entry. 5 minutes, 15 minutes. So when I saw the sweep, okay, I was in church. Then I saw the candle created this thick order block. After the sweep created what? A thick order block. So I placed a buy limit there and it triggered it, and I'm still on that trade. So I have my buy position there. If I'm using if I'm scalping, I'll have taken profit because my TP should have been at what candle range high. So from here to here, TP hits. So you can see scalpers can also make money. It just depends on how you are holding your trade. For a scalper, TP has been smashed because your TP is always at what? The opposing liquidity. For a scalper, you don't take profit already. Let's see on 1 minute. I want to open. I would have an account. I will have the account separated for scalping. I think that will make sense. Account for scalping, account for day trading, account for swing trading. But this was a very sweet scalping opportunity. Very sweet. Very sweet scalp. 1 to 5. Imagine you are doing 5% because you are scalping. Yeah. So advisably, have an account for if you are the person that's flexible. Have an account for scalping, have an account for day trading, account for swing trading. Right. And that's what I'm going to do. So makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. So that's UJ. So for UJ, I still expect this guy to buy. The buy just started. Okay. The buy just began. Let's go to the weekly time frame and do what we did for USD. Let's start from weekly. So weekly time frame, what do we have last week? Weekly time frame, let's go. This is the low, weekly low, and weekly high. You can see that currently we are back again above previous week close. We are back again to be trading above previous week close. This is previous week close. We are back again to be trading above previous week close. We are now above previous week close. PWC. So this is my so we are back again to be trading above previous week close. Previous week close is our current key level. Anything above previous week close, we are bullish. I said that yesterday. Anything above, so this line you are seeing here, let me make it two. It will be bold. This is previous week close, and you can see that we have broken structure above previous week close. So all we just need is what a retracement to continue trend. All we need is a retracement to continue the trend. My first target is going to be my what New York high. My first profit target for today is New York high. So what we have here, this is a sweep already. Okay, so I expect this guy to be what to be taken out. All right. So this is where I entered the buy. So I can scale in during New York session. I would scale in my position if I see opportunity to scale in, or I just remain on that one position. Maybe they carry me the go like that. Okay. So this is my position for buy. My stop loss is below the weekly low. My stop loss is there. So I can only get wrong if it takes me away from the previous week. My take profit overall is what my previous week high. That's what my take profit is. All these ones are internal take profit. So this is my setup for USD Okay. So which pair do you want me to analyze? I'm done. I am done. I am done. I am done. Which pair do you want me to analyze? Let's go. Second target. Let's do GJ. Let's look at GJ. Let's look at GJ. Oh, things can USD JPY update. Okay, GPUSD has the same pattern. GPUSD has same pattern with EURUSD, right? Let's analyze. Okay, gold. Let's do GU first, then we do gold. So GU is more stubborn, but gold pass on. Look at GU. What do we do? Mark our previous week high and the previous week low. Okay, so this is what we have. Let's go to 15 minutes. Tuesday. Let's see how Tuesday played out in comparison with Monday's high. Let's see how Tuesday took out Monday's high or what or not. G is like the junior brother of gold. I don't like G. I don't know why. I prefer to trade EU. Okay, we have our next day. Yeah, we'll look at gold. We'll look at gold now. Now, you see, gold, I want to tell us something. It's not about the instrument you trade, though. It's the one that gives you money. If gold has been taken into the village, say you don't leave gold alone. My mentor fought me on this gold matter. He said, Joseph, leave gold alone. Leave gold alone. Focus on EURUSD. You have been doing well on EURUSD. You make money from EURUSD and lose it to gold. You make money from EURUSD, lose it to gold. Leave gold alone for now. Why I say no? And I hear. So you can advisably you can be doing gold on a back testing and demo level. Don't trade live with it yet until you know you have mastered it. Because the goal here is to make money. Oh. It's not to trade gold. Oh. And you can only make money from mastery. So the question is, before you can trade gold, have you mastered gold? All right. Now this is Monday. Monday closed. Monday's high was here. Okay, Monday's high. Can you see how GU went further compared to gold, EURUSD? In taking out Monday's high, yes, so it's not about the instrument that makes you money. Oh. Which instrument? And I checked my data. EURUSD has been making me the money. The my first million I made is from EURUSD. Gold never give me. God has not given me 100,000. But EU has given me millions. So what should I do? Focus on the man giving me money now. I'll still come to gold later. But right now, I'm focused on the pair that is making me money. So this is Monday's high. Monday's high. As at Tuesday, G is messed up, I swear. I don't like G for anything. So look at for EURUSD, it was only Asian that took out Monday's IU. But look at GU. Both Asian and London took out Monday's eye, then distributed and outsold. So we had break of structures. Buyers were induced like mad. I started from weekly. Emmanuel, I started from weekly, then I dropped down to 15 minutes. Weekly to mark my weekly high and weekly low. Then I dropped to 15 minutes to get my internal structures. So look at what GU did. GU took out buyers. Like we had break of structure, break of structure until London section. Then you know what took out all this stop loss of buyers to now start selling. Very, very, very one kind nonsense thing. And this is Monday. So um this is Monday low. So for GU now, Monday's low has not yet been taken out. But for EU, Monday's low has been taken out. So can you see the two different things that's happening? So G is more volatile compared to EURUSD, but they will all go in the same direction. But one will go and surpass the other. You understand that now? So I have confidence that in this case now look at what he did now. It has come back to what to induce this guy into this clean order block. So I have my 1 hour order block here for GU that is currently being respected. So we are back to selling also. GU sell. But we have to wait for a confirmation. So for Euro USD, Monday low has been targeted for Euro USD. But for GU, Monday's low has not been targeted. So that's my assurance that this guy is still going to drop. Because if Monday high has been taken out, where's our target? Answer my question, please. If Monday's high has been taken out, where is it targeting? If Monday's high has been taken out, where is the draw on liquidity for a target? Monday's low, exactly. We saw that play out for Euro USD. Monday's low, Monday's low. Yeah. So all way to Monday's low. At best, our target first is what? This New York low. My secret to take profit is I take profit at the previous session low. I've said that severally. My first take profit, if I'm selling or buying, I look left. Look at this is my first take profit liquidity session. New York low is the first. Before it gets to my Monday low, I have New York low waiting for me as a what target. Draw on liquidity. I look left. The previous session low is my target. Market will draw like magnet to that location for sale because there's no other session here now. Yes or yes? Is there another session here before New York? No. This is just the only session. So it means if you are going to sell, we are selling to first New York low, then next Monday low. So all I need now is to just wait for a pullback and a what continuation or a distribution, a pullback and a continuation. So two scenarios now is I either see this, then I sell. Sorry. I either see a manipulation, then I distribute, or I see market first, break structure, pull back, then so first scenario, you either have a manipulation first, then a distribution, or you just distribute and continue distributing. We will know when the market gives us. I want us to watch and wait. But we are selling. That's the idea. So let's go to, should we do silver first or let's do gold? Which should we do first, silver or gold? Silver or gold? Which one should we do? XAG USD. XAG. Gold first. Let's do silver. Even while I've looked at silver's chart. Even while I've looked at silver's chart. Ah, C sweet silver. So silver is giving us a CIT vibe. CIT. So let's do a quick back test. Look at this particular week. Okay, 18th of August. Look at this particular week. It did a CRT rather. Look at previous week. What is happening currently now on USD JPY is what has happened on silver. So the previous week candle range low, and we took out what the range high. Simple. Let me expand this very well. When your candle range low is swept, your target is what? Candle range high. Afterwards, we begin to look at CIT, CIT, CIT. So this is a CRT into CIT formation. This is a perfect example of CRT into CIT. CRT is candle range theory, sweeping the candle range low into candle range high. Then CIT is candle impulse theory. So once this candle has given us an impulsive move, what we mark is what the impulse. So we mark the high and the low to know the retracement level. So let's check the retracement level. Let's see. What level did this bros enter? So this bros used almost 50%. That means if you go to lower time frame, there is a key level here of order block or demand. We'll check it. 25th of August. Let's go and check. Let me use 1 hour. Let's check the key level that was used during this period. Market is not random, guys. Let's go to 1 hour. There is no randomness in the markets. Every move is objective, is mechanical. Look at it. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see the preciseness? Okay. After the close of previous week, look at the retracement was simply coming to fill this fair value gap break of structure. Look at it. This is the break of structure, and this is the fair value gap. So we return back into this flip zone. Resistance turned support. Can you see the confluence? Everything in the market is, how will I call it? It's objective. There's no randomness. So the confluence of fair value gap break of structure, if you are using candlestick confirmation, you wait for the candlestick to close. So as at 15 o'clock, we had the bullish candlestick close. That's your entry. Take profit is at the what? At the high. Second take profit, you can use the Fibonacci extension. So our swing low to what? Swing high. OTE 61.8, double confluence. Take profits extension. See that now? So everything is what's connected. So CRT, CIT, CRT, CIT. Look at same thing here again. You can just use your Fibonacci self alone. Break of structure, pull back, Fibonacci extension, take profit. Break of structure, pull back, take profit. Break of structure, pull back, take profit. Break of structure, pull back, take profit. Point of view, if you're only applying break of structure, pull back, take profit, you can make money from it. So this is our recent break of structure. Yeah. Let's first do that before we go to our weekly again. Break of structure. We are expecting a pullback, right? Our first pullback is into this other block. First pullback into block. Second pullback into this demand. Simple. Accumulation, distribution. Look at all this accumulation. Accumulation, all these candles are accumulation, accumulation. Then we what? Boom, distribute. So for silver, from structural point of view, this is where we're expecting to continue the buy. Demand, other block. Demand, other block. Demand, other block. Demand, other block. But let's go back to our weekly and let's see if we are online. Let me first save this. Okay, so let's go back to weekly. Let me delete everything and go to my weekly charts. So what do we currently have for weekly time frame? We currently have a CIT forming. How is it a CIT? If the previous candle closed very impulsive, compared to this 2 weeks candle, this candle closed above this candle high. So this candle is our CIT because this candle closed above this candle. This is what I mean. We have our candle high and candle low. And the result here was that they closed above. Do you get? So if the next candle closes above the previous candle high, we expect the next candle to be bullish. So because which was last week closed above previous candle high, this candle becomes a CIT. I repeat, our this week candle high, candle low, right? This next candle closed above this candle high. That makes this candle CIT. So this is our CIT candle. Why? Because it closed above the high of the previous candle. It is clear, type in clear. Why is this candle a CIT candle? CIT means candle impulse theory. Why is this candle a CIT candle? It's a CIT candle because it closed above the previous candle's high with a body full close. This candle is impulse because it closed above this high. But if this candle has reversed and closed inside the range, this candle is now a CRT. But let's not go into that. So I will not confuse you. But you understand that this candle is CRT, right? That means that we are going to gauge the retracement level of this candle for a continuation. So what do? I mark the high and the what? The low. Again, what do we see? Like the previous week, we see that there is a key level that is making this guy to buy. Let's go to 1 hour again. Candles are not random. Candles are not random. So what is making this week to buy is because you can see we pulled back into. Let me adjust this current week. Where do we start this week from? We started the week Monday, Tuesday. Started the week here. Okay, the week started here, right? So starting the week, what do we do? We have to what? Distribute and pull back into this key level. And what is that key level? We see that there was a fair value gap before the other block in that range. So that has made this week to be what? Bullish. And that happened on Tuesday. Obi? Wednesday, sorry. Yeah, Wednesday. That happened on Wednesday. You are expecting to buy at least 25% or 50%. That's what you're expecting. For a pullback, you're expecting your market to pull back into at least 25% or what? 50%. So you're trying to mark your key levels at the range of 0.25 and what? 0.5. And the range we have here, look at the range. After this break of structure, okay, we have the range here at discount. Fair value gap is here and other block is here. So if you are using other block, you wouldn't have gotten into the market. But if you are using fair value gap, you'll have gotten into it. Okay. So we are still on track. New break of structure. We are still bullish for silver. New break of structure. Okay. Other block. So we are back to the same page. You can see now, right? And what demand. We are back. So this is for silver. We are back to the same page. Let's go to gold. Is silver clear? Clear. All right. Thank you. Let's go to gold. XAUSD. So gold, we go again to weekly time frame. You can see that what we are applying is in all markets. It's repetitive. Gold is crazy. Gold didn't even give us. Gold just the fly. Let's apply CRT, CIT. Now look at it. Let's pick CIT. You see that this is the same thing for every market. Just that some instrument might be more volatile than the other. Look at that same 18th of August. The previous week, we had a CRT. Look at it. Weekly candle range low. Weekly candle range low. Right? But gold don't usually retrace to 0.25. That's the crazy thing about gold notice. Is the retracement is sometimes is very, very fast to retrace. It doesn't retrace deep. So now this guy closed successfully, become our CIT candle. This candle here becomes our CIT. CIT. So what do? We mark the high and the low. Let's see where it retraced into to continue what? To continue buying. Buying. We didn't even come to the 0.25. Can you imagine? There must be a reason. Gold is very, very unpredictable. Very, very. So let's mark the new week. We started the week here. Friday, Monday. The week started here. Gold do not even wait at all. So what you do is that if you miss the first move, just wait for the new break of structure. Don't try to catch on gold. Don't try to catch the first move. That's what I've noticed and learned. Because this one you don't even know. You're expecting price to retrace to either this guy or this guy, but he did not do that. So you won't predict the first move. What we expected for gold is to retrace to at least this guy or this guy. So now what? To now start buying. Do you see that now? But gold did not do that. So allow the market to first give you break of structure and inducement. Then you now come in. Look at what now happened. We broke structure, then we now what? We now had what? Inducement. Now market does the start. So there must be a break of structure and an inducement before you start your job. So this is where we now want to get involved. Okay? That's a lesson for us. Okay, let's check EU. EU is not set. It has taken addition I. Okay. It has not. Yeah. It's yeah. Okay. Okay. It's nice. Nice. As we expected. So now it has taken addition I. This is USD. So this is perfect. What we are waiting for. Beyond Asian I, it has taken out New York I. This guy is. If this guy drops, if this guy drops on 15 minutes, we are selling because it has taken out New York high, which is liquidity. So that means, okay, if we see a close of 15 minutes, our sell is valid. We can use 1 hour CRT to confirm this move. So let me go to 1 hour. On 1 hour, 1 hour CRT will confirm this move. So there's no need to rush. What do we do? Let's mark, this is 7 o'clock, right? I mark my 7 o'clock candle range high. Pay attention. Let's do finishing. Mark candle range high on 1 hour. Candle range high 1 hour. We are going to wait ready. So my self confirmation, guys, my self confirmation is that my 1 hour candle range will what? Will come back inside this place. So I'm not interested until I see a manipulation back inside this range. 1 hour candle range high, 1 hour candle range low. So I'll go to 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Since I'm on 1 hour CLT, what do I do? I wait for price action to distribute back inside my range. That's my confirmation. I wait for price action to inside my range. So I wait. Is that clear? Oh Jesus. So we need to end this live and I need to focus on this trade. So That's how gold is. So allow gold to first give you the first block of structure and this before you continue. Because as gold is now. So let's look at what gold is giving us currently. What do we do? This break of structure, yeah, we are targeting 3.7. Next bank level on gold is 3.7. So what I do for gold is I use bank level. When gold has not gotten to a all-time high, I use bank level to trap gold. My secrets. I'm going to mark out bank level so I can know the next target for gold. So gold is targeting next 3.7. 3.7 is next target bank level if the buy continues. So it has done, let's see, 3.1. So just from April to it has done like 5,000 pips. April to now. That's crazy. So for me on gold, I'm marking my bank level every 1,000 pips on gold. 1,000 pip difference. 1,000 pip difference. That's what I do. 1,000 pip difference. 1,000 pip difference. Okay? 1,000 pip difference. 1,000 pips. And this works like magic. Gold moves every 1,000 pips. When I'm ready for gold, I will catch 1,000 pips on a steady. That's my goal. I want to come to gold to play big. I'm not coming to gold in time. When I have gold time, I'm going to use my bank level to finish it for gold. I use bank levels on gold to catch my pips. You can see I use bank level on gold to catch my pips. I never get in time now. So I know for that if price is leaving this 3.6, it's going to 3.7, or at least it's going towards the middle of the middle of this guy, 3,650, where price is currently parabolating. So if I don't do 1,000, what do? I do 500. So for gold, if I want to kill and finish gold, my minimum bank level I'll do is 500. If I want to catch it well, so I'll stop at 500. That means you can be catching 500 pips on gold on a steady. That's what it means. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, you can catch 500 pips on a gold on a steady. That's the goal. 500 pips on a steady. So let's go to my, let me see from here. From here, let's see what I have from here for gold. So again, gold did not want to retrace deeply. Let's see what it used. It didn't also go to the 25%. It just was barely above. Let's see. Of course, it didn't use 25%. It used the half, the quarter of 25%. That's what it used. It didn't use the. Okay. Let's mark out the range of this guy. So it used the half of the first range. It used the half of the first range. So let's go to 1 hour and see what that range is. It used the half of the first range. Let's see what that range was. Can you see? That range was a flip zone. The half of the first range was a flip zone. Break of structure. So now this is where gold is currently at now. So let's take off all this. Let's focus on structure. All right? Let's focus on structure. So we have a new block of structure. Take out this higher high, lower low. So for me, this is a break of structure, and this is character one change, character two change. So I still have a location here. If price takes out this level, that is our main change of character. So for price to change, character, it must take out at least two. Okay, two character change for it to change trend. If it's just one, it is just a liquidity. For price to change to start selling, it must take out at least two change of character. That means this is one. Once you take out this one and this two, we are selling. We are selling. But for now, we are still buying until this one. So what I'm seeing is gold might also want to give us a sell vibe, but it's not ready yet. Just give me a second. Let me check out something from 4 hours. From 4 hours. Gold is very, 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 very tricky. But since we are still bullish, okay, our target is to continue buying from here. All right, 4 hour demand order block, and this will be our what inducement leg. So this is my setup for gold. Currently, I am bearish on gold. Why? I'm seeing a CLT that is currently forming on gold. Can you see what is forming now on gold? Are we together, guys? 4 hours candle range high is currently being swept. Where is the next target? Candle range low. So if this guy closes now inside this range, we are going to drop. And we are going to drop to minimum 3,600 because remember price moves from what bank level to what bank level, from bank level to what bank level. So even most likely might even drop to this what other block. Can you see how price is respecting my bank level? Precise. So if you are selling from this current price, you might most likely drop to 3,550. Most likely. Now, so 4 hours CLT, I go to 15 minutes or 5 minutes for entry. So where do you sell from? Other block, other block, other block. There's no clear other block yet. That's not been mitigated. 5 minutes, other block has been used. Let me on my Asian range. Now I'm going to use my AMD. Pay attention. AMD, Asian has expanded, right? If Asian expands, London will accumulate, and New York will distribute. I repeat again. If Asian expands, London will accumulate and manipulate, and New York will distribute. For the last time, if Asian expands, London will accumulate to manipulate and what distribute. So what I expect now for London is a bit of accumulation, preparing for what manipulation and what distribution. Yeah. So this is my gold bias. Is gold clear? Because we have to sell to buy. Even for XAU2, XAG, XAGC, we have to sell to buy. So this is what I have for gold. Let's go back to silver and see the same pattern on 4 hours. Silver should give us the same pattern. Silver, 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 silver. Yeah, 4 hours. Okay, can you see silver? Silver is also creating CRT. That means I want to see that this candle will close back into the range. Are we together now? I want to see that my second candle is a what? Manipulation candle. My second candle must be a manipulation candle. My first candle is the accumulation candle. First candle is what? Accumulation candle. Second candle is what? Manipulation candle. So I will have to wait. I'll wait for this next 4 hours candle to close. So we have 1 hour more and 30 minutes. Once that candle closes back into this range, we are selling silver. Selling silver back into this demand or other block. Is that clear? So we expect silver to what? To drop into this what? Other block or demand. Then probably continue buying. So for silver, I want to see a break of structure. I want to see a what? A break of structure. When I say break of structure, I see a pullback. I am ready to sell. Yeah. Okay, I think we are good for today. And we have our mentorship by October, second week of October. Was it first week? So if you are interested, want to know value, you need to join the mentorship. Did we get value today? If you get value today, type in value. Come on, shout value, 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 value. You got value today. Can you see that this guy is already dropping? But it has not yet gotten into my Asian. It has not yet gotten into my range. But there's a high tendency that this guy is gonna get there. Can you see? On 1 hour. Can you see the rejection is very strong on 1 hour? The rejection is very strong, but we have to wait. The rule is that the candle must close back into the range before you start selling. Yeah, it's almost doing that. It's almost doing that. Can you see? Sell OSD and put stop loss above. Can you see it's going back into the range, everybody? Okay. It's a good place to start selling. I'm selling already. Um, all right, all right. So I want to share this link. Okay, I want to raise. So this year we are focused on raising at least an extra 1,000 in our community, and it's by I need serious students. If you know anyone that wants to get this knowledge, all right, you can my number, tell them to reach out. To gladly welcome them to the community. And if you want to join the general group where we share ideas, share insights, our 100 days group, we want to rub minds with other traders, right? I'm going to send a link on the group too. Okay, we have a free class. We also have a mentorship class. For mentorship class, the price is $200. Right, if you can afford it, just join the free classes. You still get value. Just that for the free classes, you don't have all of me. All right, so you don't have all of me, but if you can afford the mentorship, join value. Okay. Right, so we see same time, same station. Okay, no, tomorrow today is Friday, so on Monday, enjoy the rest of the week.